Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of At Home with Baby Gizmo. Today we're taking a look at the Firehouse Room.
Fireman Room!
Welcome back to episode 2. Now, this is one of my favorite rooms in the house, and this is my 5-year-old's room, and he is crazy about everything firefighter. So we went with that theme and wanted to make it really special for him. We had built a bed for my daughter years ago when she was 2, and so we thought it was time to build the boys a bed. So what we did is we looked around at what we wanted to build, and we saw this bed from Pottery Kids that they used to make. It was a firehouse bed, but they didn't make it anymore, and it was super expensive, and I just didn't want to pay that much. So what we did is we decided to build our own, and we got the plans from AnnaWhite.com. And if you've never been to Anna White's site, it is amazing. They have plans for every type of furniture, everything you could want to build. She probably has plans for. She gives you the list of what to buy, what to cut, really step-by-step guide. So that is how we built this bed. Now, it looks a little intimidating, but it didn't take us more than a weekend. We built the whole thing in 2 days, put it together, then we painted it. Now that's what took the longest, is the paint, because when you're dealing with red, and we wanted the red, you have to paint it quite a few times in order to get the true red that you're looking for. And so that process took the longest. We did make it modular so it could take it apart. So you have 4 pieces. We have the 2 foot and the headboard and the footboard, and then the 2 side pieces. They all screw together, and we had to do that because how else would we have gotten it in this room, right? So we had to bring it up piece by piece and then assemble it in the room. And that's also good if we ever decided to move or take it down. It'd be easy to do that. So it wasn't built in the room, it was built in the garage and then brought up here. So let's take a look at this. Now, first of all, it's a loft bed, and my son is 5, so he can sleep in a loft bed, but at the beginning he wasn't ready for it. And the reason he wasn't ready is because he gets up in the middle of the night and he needs help going to the bathroom. And it was really hard for us to climb up there, and he's like dead to the world when he's sleeping, to try to pull him down. So what we did at the beginning is we put the twin mattress underneath in the play space and put that as his bed for a few weeks. Very easy for him to get in and out. It was kind of like a fort. He really liked it. And when he was ready to go up to the top, we just put the mattress up top and then made the bottom a reading nook. Now, you could also make it kind of like a bunk bed if you wanted. If you were having a sleepover, you could do another mattress down there. We just decided we only needed a single bed, so we did the twin on top and the reading nook underneath. Now, the bedding that we used for the bed is a Land of Nod Firehouse themed bed set that we got at the outlet in Chicago, and we've had it for a few years because he's been into firefighters for a few years, so we were able to reuse it. It's really cute. We have the comforter and the sham and a little decorative pillow, and we have the sheets as well. So that one's from Land of Nod, and I just figured it fit perfectly with the Firehouse bed. Now, I also went to Michael's and I got little black letters so that we could spell out Firehouse, and then I put the number 5 because he's 5. I really didn't know what number to put because, all firehouses have a number. So we decided that this firehouse is number 5. And we just tacked those with little nails onto the front to give it a name, just to kind of complete the bed. So under the bed, we decided that we could either go with a play space or a reading nook. We kind of went with both. So it has these fun windows right here so that he can look out. And let me just say real quick, no firehouse room is complete without a Dalmation. So yes, I ordered a Dalmation, a big, huge Dalmation from Amazon. It's a Melissa and Doug's Dalmation. It's really fun. He loves it. He loves his own puppy that's watching over his room when he's at school, and it just kind of completes the room. So we either put him here in the window or we put him next to the bed. Really fun. So underneath here, we decided to make it a reading nook, and we have this chair here. He has had this for a few years. It's from Pottery Kids. It's one of those personalized chairs. It's the full size. Okay, so under here, I decided that we found this cute little fire truck night light. We just found it at Home Goods, really cheap. Thought it was really good because, he needs a night light still for a little bit of light. And then I got this shelf from Target. And this shelf is just for books. I mean, he has all his books there. He can swap them out. He has his chair here. It's kind of where he can read after school or on the weekends. He can also play in there as well, but I just kind of wanted to set it up to kind of encourage the reading. Okay, so we're under the bed now. This is very spacious, believe it or not. It's the size of a twin mattress, so multiple kids can come under here and read, or they could play. He plays his trucks down here a lot. But what I wanted to talk about is this wall. I am in love with this wall because a firehouse room, it just needs an exposed brick wall. And so we didn't have an exposed brick wall in our house. So what we did is we made one. All we did was add wallpaper. Yes, this is wallpaper. It is the most amazing wallpaper. I just blindly picked on Amazon one and hoped that it would work, and I am in love with it. So if you're looking for a brick wall, I will put the link in the description of the video because this is one of the best wallpapers that I've ever seen. Now, it looks really real from outside the room. It kind of looks like it's just an exposed brick wall. It's the perfect red. It wasn't too hard to put up, just like typical wallpaper. You know, you get it wet, you put some extra glue on it. It's very, very durable, easy to wipe clean if for some reason he were to get it dirty. And so we did one entire wall, the entire wall behind the bed, with this wallpaper. We thought it would be a little bit much to do the whole room, so we left the rest of the room tan and then just made that wall with the bed and the wallpaper the focal point of the room. Now here's how he gets up and down. This is a ladder built into the side. It can be tricky for the little ones to get up and down because it is straight up and down ladder, but he has no problem with it. There is an opening obviously big enough for him to get up there. I can get up there too if I want to change the sheets. And I know a lot of parents are like, how the heck are you going to change the sheets with this one? Well, it's not that easy, but we managed to do it. I do have to climb all the way up there, pull everything off, and then when I go to remake it, that's a little trickier, but it's doable. It's not that big a deal. We love the fact that, you know, it was a loft bed, it looked really fun, so it's worth, you know, having the extra effort of getting up there to change it. So let's move on to the rest of the room. We have two large windows in this room, and I decided to go with curtain panels just to kind of give it a pop of color because we have that huge brick wall over there, and we left this wall painted tan. So I decided going for red curtains because red would match the fire truck theme. Well, red curtains are normally not hard to find, but my windows are tall, so the 84-inch panels weren't going to work. So I had to look for 96, which are a little trickier. You usually have to order them online. And I didn't want any panels that kind of looked like they belonged in the dining room. So we finally found some at Ann's Linens online, and I will put a link to that. And I think they worked out perfectly. I didn't want any design. I just wanted something that gave it a pop of color. And speaking of the windows, window safety is at the top of my mind always in my kids' rooms. So what we did is we went with a Levolor real wood blinds from blinds.com, and we got the cordless ones because I didn't want any cords hanging down because I'm not always in the room when the kids are playing. So these have a wand that twists them open and close, but there is no hanging cord. And so if I want to open them, I just lift up lightly on the bottom, and to close them, I pull down. So again, no cords to be a safety hazard. So these are by blinds.com, and then I will put a link to both of those. And that picture back there, that is a Firehouse canvas that we picked up at Land of Nod outlet a couple of years ago. So I'm not sure if they sell it anymore, but it is a Land of Nod canvas, and I just kind of thought that would be fun to add to the room. Now in this corner of the room, this is his KidKraft fire station play set. He plays with it a lot. It has an ambulance and a fire truck, which are somewhere, probably the playroom. So we thought this would be good in this corner. This is an Armoire from Land of Nod. They don't make it anymore. Now here's the thing. I used to live in Chicago, which had a Land of Nod outlet, and I was crazy about it, and we bought all kinds of things there because it was super great deals. It's kind of how I feel about the Pottery Barn outlet. That's where I live now. So a lot of things you're going to see in my kids' rooms are from Land of Nod. So this was a Land of Nod Armoire that they don't make anymore, but I absolutely love it because it is super sturdy. It's really, really heavy and really hard to move, but really, really great. Gives them plenty of drawer space. And I kept it blue. We kind of thought, oh, maybe we should paint it red or something. But we thought that it did a great job with offsetting all of the red in the room. And so both dressers here are blue. I think the blue and the red go well together. So this one's from Land of Nod. Now on top of the armoire, we just have a fire truck matchbox car that he plays with, and we also use as decor. We also have a fire hat. Now, this is just a toy fire hat, and I've been totally searching for one of those real fire hats, and I haven't been able to find one yet. So if you know where online I can get one to hang on the wall, like Firehouse Subs has them everywhere, and I'm like, I totally want one. I just don't know where to get one yet. So eventually we will add a kind of a real looking replica of a fire hat, just to kind of complete the room. But right now we just have a fake one. And then I have a little lamp up here from Pottery Barn Kids. And then I wanted to add an American flag canvas. I just thought it was really great. I got it at Kirkland's, and believe it or not, I just discovered the store Kirkland's just last year when I was moving. I had no idea what it was, never went in, and I kind of like it. It has all kinds of cool decor things in it. So this is where I found the canvas. It was like 25 bucks on sale. I just thought it kind of completed the fighter room. So I think that's really, really neat. So that's basically it. He does have a closet over there and then a hallway there that goes to the Jack and Jill that he shares with his brother. But this is the Firehouse Room. I love it. I don't think it's over the top, but I love the fact that, you know what, we kind of put our heart and soul into this bed and, you know, made something special so that when he grows up, hopefully he thinks, God, my parents made me a bed. How awesome is that? So I don't know, maybe he won't. I don't know. But like I said, it really wasn't that hard to do. We are crafty and we're really handy with, tools and things. But even if you're not super handy, I think you could still probably pull it off. Like I said, I will put all of the links to everything in this room and where we got them and how we made them all underneath the video so that, maybe if you like something in this room, you can duplicate it. So that is it. Our next episode, episode 3, will be in 2 weeks on Thursday at 9 a.m. and we are going into the clubhouse room. Again, another custom-made do-it-yourself bed that we made this summer, and it's awesome and a really cool mural on the wall. So you don't want to miss episode 3 because that's the clubhouse room and just really, really cool. So that's it for us. Don't forget to subscribe. You know what? I would love to hear your feedback on this room. Leave me a comment and let me know what you like. Maybe if you have some ideas, maybe you know how I can get one of those real firefighter hats. Just leave me a comment. Let me know your ideas. Maybe there's something that you love in this room, or maybe you have a question. So leave us a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you next time. I'm Holly Schultz from Baby Gizmo. Bye.